Kia ora, New Zealand. I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you for joining us. Well, we've got level 4 lockdown nationwide, but the weather keeps on doing its thing, and we actually had a few thunderstorms and hail showers overnight, which was probably a nice distraction from everything else that's going on. The weather is actually not looking too extreme in the New Zealand area or Australia for the next few days ahead, although there's another cold surge coming in around Friday, which will drop temperatures with another southerly change. At the moment, air pressure and wind map today. High pressure in the bright yellow and white colouring, and low pressure in the purpley blue, which is south of us. But also, as you can see, New Zealand's right on the edge of that line. That's the reason why it's a bit windy in some areas. And that last sort of blast of cold weather in the north with the hail showers should start to ease today, but the temperatures will be down a little bit pretty much nationwide. So, speaking of temperatures, the overnight lows, they are down. We've got our below zero maps here. As you can see, overnight tonight, the areas that are shaded in the pink basically are going to see below zero temperatures or even a frost. Just depends on if the wind is still around. But frosty weather tonight, especially tonight, eases a little bit tomorrow night as that slightly warmer weather comes in. And then again on Friday, it expands back as high pressure starts to roll on in for the weekend. So it's not all bad news. So this is how it looks for Thursday. The westerly winds are blowing. That's the reason why the temperatures lift up a little bit at night time. It's a bit windier, and there's rain on the west coast, making for cloudier weather around the South Island. But you can see that southerly coming in. And so once we get to Friday, that southerly moves right up into the North Island as well. But it's not very aggressive. Very little in the way of wet weather behind it. There'll be a few showers for a time, and then they will clear away. High pressure is quite strong at 1030 hectopascals. Any showers up here, they're not going to be much. They're going to be pretty light and drizzly as they move on through. The heavier showers will be south of that blue line, which indicates the air thickness and showing that colder air is starting to move in on Friday at lunchtime. Into the weekend, and high pressure after a cold southerly equals frosts. So that's why you saw that below zero map expand as you go into Friday night, Saturday morning, because high pressure is around. There's a bit of a breeze developing in the south that might limit any frosty weather. Just depends on the timing of that. You can check those below zero maps. They're on the Weather Watch website under maps and radars, so feel free to click on that. It's interactive, so you can sort of go out a few days checking the frost risks around New Zealand. We're also about to enhance those frost maps. The team at Global HQ and Farmers Weekly down in Fielding are helping us put together some new frost maps, so I think you'll find those really good. I'm really hoping we can launch them by September, because that's obviously when we start to get into that time of year when frosts really matter for those who have orchards and vineyards. That's when it really is quite critical. So Sunday shows that high pressure zone just moving out to the east, and look at the warmer airflow coming back in. Nor'westers, windier weather on Sunday. It's not actually looking too bad, but there's still a fair bit of low pressure in the Southern Ocean, so we're not done yet with those windy westerlies and the changeable weather. Our final map is for Monday, showing high pressure moving out to the east. You've got an increasingly mild northerly wind coming in behind it, and a bit of wet weather on the west coast. A stormy system on Monday brushes the southeastern side of Australia, and then that will likely bring in more rain to the west coast and more westerlies into the New Zealand area for next week. And that is all from me. We're going to produce a different video today as well, not just this one. We've got another one coming out. It's covering some of the extreme weather around the world. We thought probably a good day to do that, considering we're all stuck at home at the moment. So we'll have another video up a little bit later on today. Please check that out. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow for our next weather update.